Yo, what's going on, boys? It's me, DaleyTactics here, back with some more Lego videos. You guys have been really interested in these Lego videos, so I'm really glad. Be sure to hit that like button if you do enjoy these videos, because it lets me know that you guys are still digging them and would like to see more of them. Let's try and shoot for 1.5k likes in the first 24 hours today. I think that's a reachable goal, I guess, now. We've sort of increased that over time, which is awesome. Subscribe if you haven't already, because we're going to be doing a big Lego Star Wars giveaway at 200,000 subscribers, and comment down below your favorite Lego minifig that you see in this video today, because we are going in on 501st Lego minifigures. So what we are going to be doing today is comparing authentic 501st Lego minifigures, such as this one right here, to custom Lego 501st minifigures as seen in the background here. We'll be going over each of these individually, so let's scoot them off. Okay, I just knocked a bunch of Legos off. It's fine, it's fine. Off to a rough start. I wouldn't expect anything less from these videos. But yeah, we're gonna be, comparing them to custom Lego minifigures and seeing the quality of each and things like that. I just thought it'd be a fun video to do, and it's not something we've ever really explored on this channel before. We've only ever really dealt with authentic Legos, and we haven't dove into the realm of custom ones, which is a huge thriving Lego community, so I'm pretty excited to get on into this. So without further ado, guys, I'll be right back, and we will be comparing this authentic Lego figure to I believe it's 6 different custom Lego minifigures. I'll be right back. Alright, boys, so we might as well start off with the authentic Lego one as sort of our baseline Lego minifigure that we're comparing the rest to, and I mean, it's just quality, it's got nice leg printing. I really like that. The chest plate is printed on nicely, and not a ton of detail, but these are just supposed to be generic 501st clone troopers, so you can't really expect them to be super cool like Captain Rex or Commander Cody, because you want them to be generic shinies fresh out of the batch, so people buy a ton of them and can make a 501st army out of them, rather than them being all unique and stuff like that. So this really gets the job done. I have to say, normally I wouldn't show off just a generic figure like this, but this is actually kind of a rare Lego figure. These guys aren't available everywhere. They're about like $15 average, I think, which is a pretty hefty price, and that's because I don't think they've come out in that many sets, not to mention they're pretty sought after, to be honest. I think that will change when the battle pack comes out. I almost guarantee these things will go down in price, at least a little bit. They'll probably be pretty high up there because they're a cool figure to have, but maybe a slight dip as people buy the crud out of those 501st battle packs, which will be pretty awesome. I know I'll be buying a bunch for a video to do. So they're pretty good looking. Of course, it's Lego, so I mean, the movement is really nice, really not too stiff, but not too flimsy either. I mean, the decal work is just really nice as well. It's just Lego, Lego just makes quality stuff. It attaches to things well. He holds guns well. Lego has never had a problem with manufacturing quality content, and I think that's why you often get premium prices with Lego content. So, that's the original Lego baseline figure that we'll be comparing all of these to. Alright, guys, so bringing in the first custom figure. Don't even know if you can call this a custom, it's more of a knockoff, but the AliExpress figure on the right here. So these AliExpress figures are rampant, plaguing eBay right now. You can get them in basically any clone legion. They are super cheap. You buy them in bulk quantities. However, what you're getting in quantity, it does not make up for in quality. These aren't something I'd really buy a lot of. I just think they're crud, Look at that face decaling, is just all messy. It's got this super phony plastic look to it, and it's just so much bulkier too. For some reason, everything is like blown up on it, like they printed it out, blown up for some reason in a weird way, not like a good quality decal way, like their printer is all messed up kind of a way. Honestly, if we remove the helmet, they're so cheap in quality that the legs come off super easily. If we remove the helmet, I'd be more inclined to believe this is authentic Lego. I wouldn't really be fooled all that much, but like the helmet is the dead giveaway. For some reason, the helmet quality is like the worst thing on this. But I mean, the legs and the torso aren't that great either. The face, also not fantastic. Not to mention the guns. Oh, okay, take the gun off, take the helmet off. Ah, it won't stay on. They're so crud. I mean, these things, they're not good. The movement feels so cheap and flimsy, and just the plastic itself feels bad. But like I was saying, the guns, I mean, these are knockoffs too. You can see here. Let me get a Lego one. This is an authentic Lego one on the right compared to the, okay, well the camera doesn't pick up the discrepancies super well. But I mean, as you can see, the one on the left is made of way cheaper plastic. It's got a worse sheen to it, also less detailed, a little bit more chonky too, like before. Even the guns look worse, and the shooter gun, I mean, it still fires, so that's kind of cool. Oh, it doesn't work nearly as well actually as the Lego ones do, and it also just looks like a cheap knockoff Lego. So AliExpress, garbage, you know, on a rating of 1 to 10, probably a 3 or a 4. Not great, but I mean, you know what? If you need to bulk up your army and you can't afford authentic Lego, which I don't blame you guys. I mean, authentic Lego is really expensive. So if you still want to play with Legos and have fun, and you don't mind the drop in quality, all the power to you. I'm honestly kind of pro knockoffs like these because I think Lego is a little too expensive, especially when you're buying this for $15 when you could buy this for like $2, maybe even $1.50 or something if you find the right website. Like, I just, you know, this is so much more pro-consumer, and you know, the part of me that's like, you know, this is just exploitative with the prices on these guys. Sometimes I have to say, if you can't afford it, just go with the knockoff. You know, I hate to endorse that, and I don't really want to buy them myself because I can afford this, and I like these way better. But you know what? If you're in a pinch and you want to have fun, I get it, guys. I get it. I will not shame you guys for buying cheap knockoff Legos. So this guy, I guess, can stand back there if he wants to. Bada bing. Okay, moving on. Okay, guys, so these next two figures are from Mainly Bricks, an eBay user. So this first one's really peculiar. This is a very unique custom 501st Trooper, to be honest. He's got, you know, totally unique markings to him, which is kind of cool. I mean, the plastic's kind of cheapy. As you can see, the helmet comes off right with the head. I can't really get the head off, to be quite honest. So, wait, let me... using my teeth. Okay, so that's the head. Focus. Oh, it's so small. It's so small. There we go. The head's kind of crud. I don't love the head. I don't love the helmet too much either. And then it's kind of weird. Like, there's like an armor plate above. Oh, yeah, this is really cheap plastic. There's an armor plate above the regular armor. The AliExpress Trooper just fell down back there. Rip my man. Can we get an F in chat? I almost prefer it with the standard armor over the chest plate armor over it. It's just such a weird addition. Not to mention, it came with this weird gun, which looks like something out of like, I don't know, Gears of War or something, or Warhammer. It definitely doesn't look like a Star Wars gun. Not to mention, the plastic's super cheap. I don't love this figure. This figure's not a good one, and I think it was actually kind of expensive. I think it was like $10 or $12, something like that. So not a huge fan of it. Super cheaply made, not great. So that is one of those from the same seller. And then the second one, bringing it in here. This one's not as bad. I actually kind of like this one. I have a feeling these guys probably sell from 4 other websites, so these might be built by other websites, which would make some sense. But either way, this one's not nearly as bad. It's actually kind of funny. It's got the black helmet, the black head with the helmet eye slots, kind of like how they made the old school Phase 2 Clone Troopers. It does have a knockoff Lego rifle, but this Lego rifle is actually better quality than the AliExpress one, which is a little bit peculiar. Not to mention, the armor decaling is much better than the AliExpress one, so this ain't bad, you know? It's better quality. I would give this one probably a 7 out of 10 or something like that. It's unique. It's pretty decent quality, and it would fit right in with, you know, a Lego Clone Trooper army. This one, by the way, I would probably give like a 5 out of 10. So this one's highest rated, 7 out of 10, 5 out of 10, 3 or 4 out of 10. So pretty interesting stuff right there. Let's move on to the next batch. Alright fellas, I got this one from DK Collectibles, to be honest. Towards the end here, I was actually struggling to find custom 501st Clone Troopers on eBay and various other websites. I tried to get one from Clone Army Customs and Minifigs for You, but they were both sold out of their base line 501st Clone Troopers. So I hit up my boy at DK Collectibles, and he was like, I have one Phase 1 501st Trooper, do you want it? And I was like, yes, I absolutely do. So I bought this off of him, and I gotta say, it's one of the best. I know I'm sponsored by them, and you can use code DALEY, D-A-L-E-Y, at checkout at dkcollectibles.com for 10% off Lego Clone Troopers. But this is coming from a pretty unbiased review, if I'm being completely honest. If it was crud, I would give it a crud review, but this is a really solid figure. I mean, it's printed on here so nicely. You can actually feel like the ridge of the printing, which is really pretty cool. It does have a black helmet. That's the one thing I would wish it didn't have. I wish it had a face decal, but what can you do? It's got really nice custom printing. The other thing I don't love is that the DK Collectible logo is sort of printed in the back there. It just makes it for stop motions. Like if you want to have them walking away, now you have the DK Collectibles sticker in there. But overall, the quality is really nice. I love the printing. I love the design on the trooper. And it's not to mention the only 501st Phase 1 trooper that I was able to find, which is kind of surprising. Like, so weird that they were all Phase 2. I thought that was really peculiar. Not to mention, another feature that I like that I didn't see on any of the other figures was that it has the holes for visors and antennae and things like that on its helmet. That's a pretty nice addition. I like that. Not a lot of the other ones have that. In fact, none of the other ones that we visited so far, including the Lego one, has that. The next two do, and so did this one, but I really like this figure. I'd probably give it an 8.5 out of 10. Maybe if the stamp on the leg wasn't there, as well as a face helmet, I'd give it a higher rating. But 8.5 out of 10, not bad. Also, you know, they sponsor me, so just to be clear, but you know, this is coming from a pretty unbiased review. At least I like to think, because I just think it's quality and good work has to be admired. So 8.5 out of 10 for that guy. Either way, let's move on to the next one. Alright boys, this was the biggest disappointment. This was by Brick Republic. And I mean, I'm calling out everyone in here, so they're not alone in me calling them out. I called out AliExpress and the eBay store that did these two, so, you know, this is Brick Republic, and it is just such a cruddy figure. This thing sucks. First of all, first warning flag is that on their website, they do not show, you know, like a physical figure on it, like a real life photo. They show an animated fake, you know, digital CGI Lego Clone Trooper. They do not show this figure on their website when buying, which is a red flag, but you know, for this video I was like, you know what? We're comparing them, so who cares? You know, if it comes out crap or it comes out amazing, I don't care, because it's for this video and, you know, it's fine. No loss for me. And this is a good warning for you guys because it turned out terrible. So first of all, it comes with a free weapon, which is interesting. So I got a clear riot shield, which is super bizarre. I don't know why the weapon is clear. It's like the one color I don't want it to be, because it just doesn't show up well on stop motions and things like that. Not to mention it's like doesn't really fit anywhere. It's a cool design. I would buy this riot shield if it wasn't clear from them. So maybe I will in the future and get black ones or something like that, so we can have a riot shield clone trooper army or something. That could be cool, but you know, it's clear right now, so at least it was free. At least it was free. And then there's the figure itself, which is absolute garbage. Absolute garbage. So this guy, okay, first of all, there's like hanging plastic. They've got like hanging chads on here. which is so disappointing when you're buying from a website. Not to mention, the printing on this thing is garbage. Like, it's so faded and so smudged in every area. Oh, the printing is terrible. Not to mention, like, this arm, like, barely, you have to really put muscle into that arm to move it. Meanwhile, the legs are like willy-nilly, you can move them. And this, like, the hands are just like wobbly. Like, I think this thing is like broken here. Like, you can actually see, that's me just moving the hand around. It like jolts up and down, which is super weird. The printing is so bad. The design is not amazing. I just mega disappointed. Not to mention the black head too on top of it all. Like, they printed on everything else, but they give you a black head. Like, oh my god, and the helmet doesn't even really stick on there. It's awkward. And then the gun too. The gun might be another really cheap knockoff of Lego. I mean, this is even worse than the AliExpress gun. Like, I could just snap that off, like, with ease. I can't do that with Lego. This thing is brittle. It is cruddy. It's like matte instead of like more shiny. Like, absolute garbage. Dude, I am so disappointed in this. This is a rip-off. I mean, at least it was cheap, so I didn't lose out on that much money, but like, absolute crud. I did not like that one, but we will be ending on a high note with the next figure. All right, guys, the final figure, we're ending on a high note. Big Kid Bricks made this one. Credit where credit is due. This figure's great. I mean, I got this off of eBay from that company, and it is printed really, really nicely. The printing is good. I think it's a unique and cool design, so it's not completely copying Lego like a lot of the other ones we're going for. The only thing I don't love is the head is a little bit like, I don't know, it's just like too big. I don't like it when they don't make it proportional to other Lego proportions. Also, the helmet doesn't really fit on the head too well. I wonder if it fits on authentic Lego a bit better, actually. Oh, it does. I think there's just something messed up with their heads. I think their heads just kind of suck, which is interesting. So really the head is the only downside. I actually really, yeah, I like the decals on it. I like the decal work. I also like the interesting like emblems on the sides. It's just a unique figure. Not to mention it came with a Clone Army Customs DC-15C. I believe this is the Clone Army Customs variety one, not the Brick Arms one. Usually I get the Brick Arms ones. I like the Brick Arms ones a little bit better. They're smaller and they look more proportional to Lego figures. This one's just a bit large, but I mean, I wasn't even expecting it to come with a gun, so that was just kind of a nice surprise. It's also got the hooks on the side for the antennae. I like this one a lot. I would probably give this one probably a 9 out of 10. I'd give this one a 9 out of 10. Oh, I forgot to rate the Brick Republic one. 1 out of 10. Pure garbage, pure garbage. So that's all of them, boys. Here, I will line them back up for you fellas. Yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed this. I might do it with other Clone Trooper Legions as well. I know there's a lot of Wolfpack figures out there. You guys know the 212 is my favorite, so there are a lot of 212 figures out there. I really wish I could have gotten minifigs for you as well as the Clone Army Customs ones, but sadly they were out of stock and I couldn't find a reseller of them either, so that was kind of a bummer. But hey, we got a good sample size here, and you know, some of them were really nice and really cool and others were absolute garbage. But I don't know, let me know if you guys want me to do these kinds of videos in the future. I think it's fun, and you know, it costs a little bit of money to buy all of the figures. I mean, some of these guys are kind of pricey, to be completely honest. This really good quality one that I gave the 9 out of 10, I think that was like 20, 25 bucks, something like that. Custom figures in Lego are expensive, but you know, some of them were cheaper, like the AliExpress one, so it all kind of evens out to probably like a $10 average at the end of the day per figure. And if I'm getting a full 10-minute video out of it, I am cool with buying all that, because it entertains you guys and it's an interesting little experiment for me. So I mean, let me know what you thought of the video. Would you like to see more in the future? Thank you guys so much for watching. What was your favorite figure in this video? Let me know in the comment section below. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already. Stay safe out there, boys. I hope you're doing well in quarantine. I hope your end of the school semesters are doing well and coming to a close here. And yeah, stay safe, everybody. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.